I'm going to be showing you the locations of all the Death Star plans in the Geonosian Factory Rescue level in LEGO Star Wars the video game on Game Boy Advance. And for this one, you will need to select Darth Maul as your free play character. Let's get started. Okay, so this level starts off in the Rescue Party section, and there's going to be a brief cutscene here of Padme and Anakin, and then you're going to get control of your character. So this first one does require Darth Maul. He's the only character that you can get this one with. So we're going to head up just a little bit, and there's going to be this object that you can use the Force on. So you do need a Force-using character, and then you're also going to need his high jumping ability to reach this Death Star plan. So that's why Darth Maul is required here. Jar Jar is not going to cut it, and there is the first Death Star plan. Alright, so that's it for the first section. Now we're going to move on to the assembly line section. And so we're just going to keep playing as Darth Maul because he's got quite a bit of health, and his lightsaber is pretty good against these Geonosians. So we're going to head down here, then we're going to have to switch over to R2-D2 just briefly to use his hacking ability to lower this force field. And once we do that, we're going to switch back over to Darth Maul, and we're going to drop down here again. There's always going to be enemies every time you reach a new area. And we're just going to head over here to the left, and there is the second Death Star plan location. So that one's actually located where you spawned in the previous Geonosian factory level. But anyway, so moving on to the third Death Star plan, we're now going to follow the normal story path of the level. We're going to head down here, drop down a couple levels, and we're going to take out these Geonosians that get in our way. And there's eventually going to be a force field that's in your way, and you're going to have to switch over to R2-D2 to hack that down. And so we're going to go ahead and do that. And once the force field gets lowered, we're going to be able to drop down to the next level. And there's going to be some stairs if you head up. And so we're going to head up just a little bit until we get to those stairs. That's actually where the Death Star plan was located in the previous level. We're going to head all the way up here to the top, and there is the third Death Star plan for this one. Alright, so once you reach the checkpoint, you're going to reach the Search for Dooku section of this level. And so there's going to be some switches over here surrounding this sentry turret that you have to hit. And that's going to lower the force field. And we're just going to continue down this pathway, collect the health, because you always can use health in this game because you're going to be getting hit by enemies quite a bit. And we're just going to head up the stairs, and we're going to have to use the force on this panel on the wall. That's going to give us access to this secret area, which was used in the previous level as well. And right here in the middle of this secret area is the fourth Death Star plan. Alright, so pretty easy there. So now we're going to exit this area, and we're just going to head down the normal story progression. So we're going to jump up here using his high jumping ability, switch over to R2-D2 to hack this panel. That's going to lower the force field, giving us access to the next section of the level. And so there's the force field, and we do have to hit these three switches on the ground. Again, take out any more Geonosians that come and attack you. And we're just going to follow this long pathway here, avoid all those different welding machines if you can, just to prevent yourself from taking unnecessary damage. And on the other side, there's going to be this big open area. If you just head to the opposite end, there is the final Death Star plan location. So guys, that's going to do it here for the Geonosian Factory Rescue level. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe for more content like this. See you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.